Alrighty guys, before we begin with this video, I just want to say, make sure you guys come out tomorrow and on Saturday to play our HCF servers. Infernal is releasing at 6 PM EST, and Reforged is releasing at 2 PM EST. In this video, we're going to be explaining all the summer update stuff, so you guys don't have to worry about reading all the stuff. But if you want to, you can go ahead and read the forum post, or if you want, you can just listen to this video. But yeah. One last thing that I'd like to mention, guys, is that if you're going to buy partner packages this SLTW or on Saturday, make sure you guys support me. I really appreciate it if you do, and yeah, thank you. But yeah, let's get on with the video. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, leave a like, and turn on noties. But yeah, I hope you guys come out this Friday and Saturday. Peace out. A little disclaimer, I basically don't do any talking in this video. It's all Colby and Tamer explaining the stuff, so yeah.
Alright, what is going on, guys? Mizo here. I'm here with HateFoo. Guys, this is a very important announcement. Please listen for the next 10 seconds or so at least. So guys, we're going to be going over a lot of the new features for the summer update. As you guys know, the trailer was posted yesterday. If you haven't watched it yet, go watch it on either my channel or Hate's channel. It just goes over like a majority of the updates, but we're going to go in depth over every single update to HCF, to practice, to kit map, to everything on Viper for the summer update this weekend. And guys, by the way, these changes will be implemented on Infernal, which Star of the World is on the 28th, which is today for me. I think it's, hey, you're uploading this on Thursday, right?
Yeah, I'm uploading on Thursday, so it's tomorrow for my video.
Yeah, and as you can see on the left of us, Infernal SCW 6/28/19 at 6 PM EST, viprehf.com. So when this video is uploaded for me, it's already going to be up, so hop on and play with us. And by the way, for me, the rest of this video after this update clip is going to be HCF gameplay, so it's going to be a pretty long video. Hey, I don't know what you're doing, but you can speak on that if you'd like. Alright guys, so the first thing we're going to be going over today on Viper is in the HCF realm. So we're going to go over all the HCF changes so far. So on your screen right now, you're going to see a description of the new system called Koth tickets. And basically, it's just like a regular Koth, but the only difference is kind of like that it's like Conquest in the form that you get tickets for capping. So basically, your faction has to get 15 tickets to cap the Koth. You get 1 ticket for standing on the cap for 1 minute. And so once you stand on the cap for 1 minute, the timer goes down, it counts down from a minute, and then you get a ticket, and then it shows on the scoreboard. But if you stand off, it resets to 1, and it repeats, obviously. So if your faction doesn't get another ticket after you get your first one within a time frame of 3 minutes, then your faction will start to lose tickets until you step back on the cap zone. So it'll count down from 1 minute to 0 seconds in chat with 15-second intervals and letting you know that you're going to lose a point. So the gray number at the end of each message, as you guys can see the messages right here on the screen, indicates how many points the team now has. So as you guys can see these examples, no limit has gained 1 ticket, no limit has gained 1 ticket, no limit has lost 1 ticket, all that type of stuff. So that's when your faction gains it, when your enemy faction, and then when you're losing it, it shows it in intervals. So yeah, that's the Koth ticket feature, which is pretty cool. It's kind of like Conquest. It'll give us some, more different, events for people to participate in. The next thing, which I think is really cool because, I was one of those guys that would always grind ELO on practice and stuff like that. It's the reputation system, which is basically the ELO concept on practice, but introduced into HCF. So if you kill a player, you get +5 reputation. If you capture events, you get +10 reputation for every online faction member. So in order to lose reputation, the following must happen. If you die to a player, mob, or partner package item, you lose 5 reputation. If you are punished by a staff member, muted or banned, 15 rep is lost for a mute, 50 is lost for a temp ban, and then you get set back to the default number for a perm ban, which is 1,000. So everyone starts with 1,000 rep, and it can go up or down from there. So reputation will be next to your name. As you guys can see on screen right now, I'm going to show examples of these chat messages. So whenever you speak, the entire server will see it. So it's a way to kind of build credibility for your name on Viper. So if you're new to HCF, but you're good at PvP, or you're new to HCF and you want to upload videos, you can make a name for yourself by just having high elo, which means high playtime, lots of kills, lots of great old faction, lots of caps, something like that. And reputation resets only like every 6 to 8 weeks, so you have a lot of time to build up your reputation. This is not a maply thing, this is a global thing on Viper for 6 to 8 weeks. So rep will it'll show that you're good. It'll let you get into factions if you're new. So if you want to start off as solo, get a lot of kills by either trapping, going end, capping, but it's kind of hard solo. You get your reputation up there. You could probably get into some good factions by showing off that you have a high reputation. So yeah, it'll show everyone that you're one of the best in Viper. And I think if you're one of the best, so at the end of each reputation season, the top 3 players with the highest rep will receive a special cape on Cobra Client, which, as you guys know, if you watched the trailer yesterday, Cobra Client is we have made some moves on that. So go keep track on the Cobra Client Twitter, the Viper Twitter, and the trailer we posted yesterday or today for Hate. So reputation is shared between all HCF servers. Like I said, it's a global thing. UHCF, Infernal, Royale, and Reforged. Also, if you guys didn't know, UHCF is coming to Viper with the release or with the additional new partners of Nestor and Best Ginger. So yeah, that's gonna be coming to Viper. So yeah, like I said, reputation starts next to your name. It's not displayed until you are in a faction. So if you have no faction, it won't show. But that means if you forget to create a faction, you type in chat, you won't see your rep. You either can F join your friends or make it your own faction, and then you can type and the reputation will show. So there is a feature in options that allows you to hide everyone's reputation if you'd like if it's too spammy in your chat or anything like that. But yeah, you can hide it. So the screenshot right here, it shows how it'll look, 1,000, 1,500, 2,000. The ways it works is 1,000 to 1,499 will be gray like that. 1,500 to 1,749 will be purple like that. 1,750 to 2,000 will be pink, and then 2,001 and above is like that orange with that star, as you guys can see. So I know me and Hate are getting that the first map, so you guys don't have to worry about that. We will be top #1 of all time. Now I'm gonna let Hate explain the new reward system. Alright guys, so I'm actually going to be explaining the rest of this. So guys, we're going to go over rewards now. This is something new.
Wait, restart. My headset died.
Alright guys, so I'm going to be explaining the rest of the stuff instead of Hate. So guys, the first thing we're going to be talking about after that is the rewards section. So this is something new to Viper, and it's going to be very interesting and probably give you some incentive to keep playing the maps longer, hopefully keeping maps more active as time goes on. So I'm going to put this picture on screen right now. You will see Spinal has a playtime of 1 day, blah, 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 blah. And it says you are 1 hour away from your next reward. So this means that players are rewarded for a certain amount of playtime, kind of similar to the way tokens work on kits. So I'm going to put a screenshot of the list of rewards right now for Royale, Reforged, and for Infernal. So if you do /playtime, it'll run that and it'll show you that message that I just put on screen with Spino, and it'll basically tell you how far you are away from your next reward. And based on the screenshot right there that shows you the rewards, you'll see what you can get. So for example, if you have 3 hours playtime, you'll get an efficiency 4 and breaking 2, fortune 2 diamond pickaxe on Royale Reforged. On Infernal, if you play for an hour, you get a premium key. If you play for 3 hours, you get 2 premium keys. If you play for 6 hours, you play for 1, you get 1 premium key, 1 supreme key. So that goes on. That list goes on all the way up to 72 hours playtime on both servers, except Infernal goes up to 48 hours playtime. So those are very neat new feature to Viper that should help you guys get set up if you're playing longer, if you go raidable, anything like that. It should help you out. Yeah. And yeah, so Tamer, anything you want to say about that?
Yeah, no, it gives players more of an incentive to just to keep playing, keep maps more active. That's a problem that a lot of servers, even including us, have been facing as of recently. So we think it's something that you all will enjoy very, very much.
Yep. All right, guys. So next thing we're going to go over is something that me and Hate kind of wanted to add to Viper a long time ago, and we're finally get to implement it. It is the Battle Pass. I'm sure you guys have seen this around, obviously on Fortnite. You guys know how a Battle Pass works. It gives you challenges, you get rewards. That's what we're implementing onto HCF on both Royale, Reforged, and Infernal. So basically, you just hover over something in the GUI, it'll tell you the challenge, and you will get a reward based off of that. Tamer, is this screenshot in the doc is the one we're using, right? Or are we using the other one?
It may or may not look like that. It just depends on which plugin we decide to use, but
okay.
it'll all work the same. It'll be same concept. So
all right, so yeah, I'll put the screenshot on right now, but yeah, it might look like this. If not, it's the same concept, just a challenge then a reward. The Battle Pass is purchasable on the store.vipermc.net. And how long does it last for, Tamer?
The Battle Pass, what is it on the what is it, 60 days, 30 days? I don't remember.
I don't think it says on the document, but it is going to be a temporary amount of time, but it will be worth it for you guys in the long run, as long as you're active.
It works like seasons, like the same way that Fortnite does, how you have to repurchase the Battle Pass every 3 months. I think the Battle Pass may or may not, sorry, I'm very tired, may or may not reset same time as rep. I think that's actually what the plan is.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, that's basically it. Obviously you'll be able to access the Battle Pass with a command. You'll be able to see your progress, and based on that, you'll be able to see the rewards and all that type of stuff. Okay, so the next lots of features are going to come in. They're going to be kind of short, pretty in-depth, or pretty self-explanatory stuff. So we're adding supply drops back to Viper. I know we had it a long time ago, but we were finally adding it back, and it's improved and new. Should be good, just extra PvP events for people to go to, all that type of stuff. We're bringing back Treasure Island and controllable lands, which we also had a long time ago. So that means Treasure Island was a great place to go and start the world for early PvP, getting set up right away in Royale Reforged. That type of stuff is really good for content events, just player interaction, PvP, all that type of stuff. We're also bringing back HCF faction tournaments. As you guys know, I used to play in these a long time ago. It's going to be very fun. especially with the future implementation of Cobra Client, this was going to be a great feature for HCF and for competition on the server. And yeah, next thing is we're bringing back leaderboards. So kind of like F-top, outside of spawn, there will be showing the top 1 through 3 players on the server for the, you know, top 1 through 3 killed like leaderboard, top 1 through 3 events leaderboard, stuff like that. All right, yeah, so the leaderboards outside of spawn will basically show the top 3 for the kill leaderboard, the events capture leaderboard, reputation leaderboard, all that type of stuff. So yeah, that'll just be another neat feature, kind of give you some competition internally in the server. All right, the next thing we're going over is event loot. So Tamer wants to speak about this one.
Yeah, so for the people that have played Koei before, you guys know that every time you capture an event, there's not just one loot table, there's multiple. You know, you have your treasure loot, you have your combat loot, you know, you have your potion loot, you have stuff like that. So you know, when you win events from here on out on Viper during the summer update, you'll be given, you know, the same key, but you'll actually be able to choose what type of loot you want. So if your faction desperately needs, you know, potion loot such as glowstone, gunpowder, you know, so on and so forth, you guys can go for that. If you guys need, you know, treasure loot, so for example like the Koth fires and stuff like that, you guys can also go for that. You guys want the combat loot, so you guys need more armor and so on and so forth, and you guys can also go for that. So it gives you guys more of a choice. It's a small little feature that we added that we think you guys are gonna enjoy a bit more. It's gonna give you guys more of a reason to contest the events, you know, such as Koths, faction tournaments, which I don't even know if Kobe told you guys yet. You know, destroy the core, Citadel, Palace, so on and so forth.
Yeah, so you guys heard it there. Lots of new events coming to Viper. Very entertaining for the players. Anyways, the next thing we're going over is another small feature, but can be extremely cool for not only videos, but like just PvP in general. We're bringing back bed bombing. It is only in the nether, so when you place a bed in the nether, it will explode and deal a maximum of 3.5 hearts to anyone near the explosion. So as you guys know, Vanilla Raids a long time ago, he did invis raiding, and that's where I got inspiration from. And then he also did bed bombing, but I never did bed bombing, so this is gonna be something really new. Should it also increase PvP in the nether? Probably, that would be very good. And yeah, the next thing I'll go over is miner upgrades. So this is for the miner class. So upon mining a certain amount of diamond ore in the miner class, you will get a certain amount of like miner rewards. So I'll put the rewards on screen right now. 50 diamonds is haste 4, 125 fire resistance, etc. You can read them right there on the screenshot. Something where, yeah, you want to speak on that, or?
No, I just agreeing.
Oh yeah, okay. Then also for Infernal and kits, we are bringing back Rogue. Rogue hasn't been seen on HCF and Viper for a while, I don't think. Was it ever implemented?
I'm not sure, but as long as we've owned it, it's never been a thing.
Yeah, so Rogue's gonna come back. That's good. And it'll be on Infernal, which is nice. It won't be on Royale Reforged, but it will be on Infernal and Kids. All right, the next feature is something for the Bard kit, which I think this is a really cool feature because I haven't seen, like, no one's made a change to something that's been around for so long in like a long time. So there are new Bard effects, not like along with the originals that like everyone knows, like speed, strength, all that type of stuff. We are now adding an invisibility effect with the ink sac. So holding the ink sac will give your teammates around you invisibility 1 for 6 seconds. So that's basically just like any other effect, like sugar, strength, or anything like that. So when you right click it though, you will lose 1 ink sac, and it will give invisibility 1 to yourself and teammates that are in range of you for 1 minute and 25 seconds. So and it'll take 45 energy away from you.
Yeah, perfect for invis raiding. You know, if you guys don't have the ingredients in order to, you know, to brew the invis pot, you can just purchase ink sacs from the in-game shop at spawn, and you guys will be able to have invisibility that way.
Yeah, that's good. So very good for early start of the world without brewers or anything like that. The next effect that we're adding is one that goes to the enemies. So when you right click Cole in Bard, you will give your enemies that are in the radius of you weakness 2 for 6 seconds. So this means that they do less damage. It's not that they take more damage, they do less damage. So it is the opposite of strength on their end. So you will lose the Cole, and obviously you'll take 30 energy away from you.
Yeah, real quick, it's a good way to counter their strength 2s. It's not too difficult to tell when an enemy has strength 2 because you're taking a ton of hearts, and all your Bard has to do is just pop the weakness 2, and it pretty much negates their whole strength 2, you know, so that their Bard wastes energy on that. So yeah, no, it's really cool. It's a counter for strength 2, and never been done before. You guys are gonna enjoy this one.
Yeah, it's gonna bring like a whole new aspect to team fighting. like multiple bards, like what counter bard and aggressive bard. That'd be something that can be added on to team
Yeah.
fights. Which is very cool.
Yeah, exactly.
The next effect, which is the last one that we were adding, is when you hold a fire charge, which you can craft fire charges. You can just look up the recipe. I didn't even know what it was, but yeah, it's really easy to craft. You so it's when you right click it, it'll give the enemies in the radius of you starvation 2 for 6 seconds. So they'll lose the fire charge and it'll take 30 energy from the bard. So as you guys know, me and Hate, we try to wither factions a lot, and one of the key things that wither does is when you're taking damage, you lose hunger. But also, if you do starvation 2, they're gonna lose hunger faster, and that combined with wither is gonna make it so they're not gonna be able to regen. You'll be able to get some really nice wither raids if you do it correctly on AFK people. So starvation 2 will definitely help, especially even in team fights. Like doing a starvation, people won't be able to regen naturally, and that's a big like thing.
Yeah, no, like yeah, no, that's a big, that's a very, very, very big thing for HCF. Like, it's very annoying when your teammates have to pop out of fights in and out constantly because, they're losing hunger. So, it's, it can be, and I didn't even think of the wither thing to be, it's good too.
And
it's really cool.
you might be able to wither bards to death with this, because they'll be starving and wither. So it might actually be really cool.
Might be able to wither people that are, holding regen, stuff like that. All right, the next thing on HCF, which is also going to be on kits and like all HCF servers, is slash challenges. So
Yeah.
You want me to speak on that one? Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so basically, we have slash challenges on our kit map already. We figured, why not add that to HCF? This is just another thing that gives players an incentive to play. Challenges are daily; they reset every single 24 hours. You complete one challenge, you're rewarded. Basically, is how it works. Very straight up, straight to the point, and yeah.
Yep. So you heard it there. Anyways, next thing is the firework launcher, which does this...
I can explain that.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
So basically, the way that the firework launcher works, it's actually called it's like a rocket launcher. Basically, when you right-click it, you get a big boost into the air, horizontally and vertically. It's really cool. Get out of sticky situations, even get out of some traps, depending if they, like this even works in water, right? So if you need that boost to pearl out or anything, it'll be really, really cool. Yeah.
All right, so yeah, that's cool. Another just new aspect to HCF that can really change things up, give it a whole new feel. The next thing we're gonna be moving on to kits. So we're done with HCF. You heard basically all those features. And guys, like I said, you guys can go rewatch the trailer on either my channel, Hate's channel, a bunch of people's channels, and go look at those features like with gameplay type clips. Anyways, first thing we were talking about on kits is the distance archer. So basically, it works differently. It's like a new kit. It's different from the regular archer. In order to activate it, the leather color must be the following. I'm going to put it on screen right now. So it must look like that, and you will receive permanent speed 3 and resistance 1, and you will use sugar to activate speed 4 with the 30-second cooldown, and the feather to activate jump boost 7 with a 60-second cooldown. So the values for the distance archer, this means that if you're 10 blocks away, it'll do 1 heart of damage. If you're 20 blocks away, it's 2 hearts, 30, 3, 40, 3.5, all the way up to 71 blocks and beyond, which is 5.5 hearts.
Yeah.
So it can be very, very nice. You want to speak about that at all?
Yeah, so this is something that we're going to be experimenting with on kits only for now, just because we don't know how something like that will hold up on the live, on our production HCF servers. This is something that debuted on Shoppo, and it was something that was very, very, very loved. The players really enjoyed it, but there does have to be a lot of regulation and stuff when it comes to that. Everything on Viper has to be gameplay friendly. So yeah, no, we're gonna be testing that on kits for now. It'll be very, very fun. Feedback is always appreciated on that. We're gonna be experimenting with a lot of kits on kit map, and depending on how they do, the feedback we get, we may implement them to HCF. So that's what the plan is with distance archer. Colby told you the values. The way it works is, the further away you are from a player, the more damage you'll do to them. And typically in this type of archer that we have right now, you're able to, every bow shot, you're able to deal a maximum of 2 hearts per hit. But with distance, depending on how far you are, and your aim is good and stuff, you'll be able to almost like 2-3 shot people with the bow. So yeah.
So that's that. Another thing we're introducing to kits are kill streaks. Do you want to talk about that a little? Or?
Yeah, so we already do have kill streaks. We're just we're gonna be introducing some new rewards for kill streaks. The rewards that we have been on Viper since we brought it back in October. So we just decided to give it some fresh rewards. There's a popular not reward
Kill streak?
item. Yeah, just
Oh,
no kill
okay.
streak item. Like for example, you get 100 kills, then you get the nuke, right? And once you use the nuke, everyone around you dies. So, just really popular stuff like that, really cool stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah. We're also gonna be adding partner packages to kits, so that'll be cool. It'll bring those items to the game. Might make that more fun that way.
Yeah. Partner
yeah.
packages will be on kits as well. So yeah, exactly.
Yep. There'll also be the same challenges as well, like
Yeah,
we just talked about, and then we'll have a bunch of bug fixes all around on the whole server. So any bugs you've seen gonna be fixed for this update, so that's good. And then the last thing we need to go over is practice, and I think Tamer wants to speak about that as well, so you can go ahead.
Okay, so in regards to practice, we are going to be adding leaderboards and spawn. That's number one. So everyone wants to be the best on the server, of course. That's why elo is a thing. And we want to really embrace that whole competitive aspect of practice. So players who are number 1, number 2, number 3 on the server, highest elo, instead of it just being in a GUI, something that you have to click in your inventory, your head will be in spawn. It gives players more of a reason to go hard when it comes to doing elo. This was something that was previously seen on Koei a very long time ago. It would show your name on a sign and what your elo was. So we're going to be introducing that to practice. Like I said, we just want to embrace the competitive aspect of practice, and players are going to get the recognition they deserve. They're the best. So that's number 1. Number 2, we'll speak on knockback and potions. Everyone knows that the potions and the knockback right now are not the greatest on practice, and we've worked extremely hard on working on that. Potions for starters, for those who don't know, potions on Viper practice are vanilla. They've not been modified, meaning same way they work in single player is the same way they work on Viper practice. They're not sped up in any way possible. And the reason why we did that in the first place is just because speeding up the pots is not necessarily a good thing, because some players are under the impression that they're on point with landing their potions and so on and so forth. But it's also not a bad thing, because there are players who do get really high ping depending on where they're located to Viper, and it's good that they at least have the chance to land their pots properly. So we are going to speed up pots a little bit. It's not going to be instant, like you could literally throw it the opposite direction of you and you get a full 4 hearts, but it will be sped up just a little bit, just so that you guys can land them a bit better. It's mainly for the players with high ping as well. In regards to knockback, knockback will always feel different, just depending on what host you're on, and sometimes when you change hosts, your ping, it increases, server feels different. So we're gonna be on what we currently are on for a long time, and we've modified knockback accordingly, and you guys can come check that out when the server is live. So that's that, and let me just quickly pull up the other thing for practice. I believe the last thing, give me 2 seconds. Next thing is team fighting. This is something that I wanted to do back on Velt when I owned it almost a year ago, before it was done anywhere else. And that's the plan over here. We're gonna do it over here now that we have the opportunity to do so. Team fighting is pretty self-explanatory. You're able to select a bard, you're able to select an archer, and you're able to select a rogue. You can choose who you want in those kits, and then you're able to do big team fights against other big teams. So it's something really cool that I'm sure you guys are gonna love. The arenas were built accordingly. They're very large arenas, so no problem with spacing and stuff. It's just like a normal HCF fight. But yeah, we're going to be introducing that to practice. It's a long time coming, but that's finally going to be here as well.
All right. Anything else we want to go over, or no?
I think that's pretty much it for practice.
All right, guys. So you basically heard it. We went over HCF, kids, practice. The main thing is there's going to be so many changes, so many bug fixes. It'll be a great experience for you guys to hop on and play. As you guys can see on the left of me, Infernal Side of the World, 628 at 6 p.m. EST on viprehf.com. And to the right of us, Reforged SCW, 629.19 at 2 p.m. EST at viprehf.com. Also, if you're a factions player, I believe TNT is being enabled on Saturday as well, which is
yeah, I believe at 3 p.m.
Yeah, so that's the thing too. If you guys want to play that, hop on. We've been doing very well recently. So guys, that's going to be it for the updates, like the in-depth updates. like I said
Oh, I
earlier.
can go over the punishment reset too.
Oh yeah, we are resetting punishments. You can talk about that if you want.
Yeah, so punishments will reset Thursday at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard, right as the clock is about to touch midnight. That's when all blacklists, for the most part, and all bans, for the most part, will be wiped. So yeah, no, there's a large amount. I believe it's 21,000 people who are banned right now since we last did the other ban wipe back in April. So yeah, punishments are gonna reset at midnight. Yeah.
That means when you're watching this video on my channel, they're already reset. When you're watching them on Hate, it'll be reset tonight at midnight. Guys, that's basically it for the update. I really hope to see you guys there. It's gonna be great. Me and Hate have a really nice series planned that's gonna help a lot of you new people. What?
It's gonna be hard, but
it's gonna be hard, but guys, when this is a series I did a long time ago, like the real series I did a long time ago, and it was hard, but I know you guys like it, and I know people want to see it. So me and Hate will be doing that for you new people that haven't played HCF, and you want to know how to play. So basically, you guys already know what the series is, but we're doing how to HCF. We're gonna be doing it
on alts.
On alts. We're doing it on alts.
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna do it on alts. We're doing this on Infernal, correct?
Yeah. No queues,
okay,
no crate, no nothing.
So this means we're gonna have no rank. Are we sitting in queue?
Yeah, 2 hours early.
Okay, we're sitting in queue. So we'll be on alts, but yeah, guys, I think I will also try and play Royale Reforged as well, do a different series, maybe play with Lasers Faction or something. But yeah, look forward to the content this week. As you guys know, my new double upload schedule, all that type of stuff. But anyways, guys, that's it. Any final words from any of you guys? Hate, Tamer?
Infernal, 6 p.m. EST.
Yeah, that'll be for today on my channel. But guys, as you know, watching Hate's channel, go freaking play Infernal. We'll be there.
Yeah. This is gonna be a great week, and we look forward to seeing all of you guys come out. It'll be fun. It's gonna be a good summer.
All right, guys. So you heard it here. Rest of this video for me will be HCF content, basically like a let's play. So it'll be a pretty long video. As for Hate, I believe this is all just it is.
Yeah.
So guys, we at the Viper team wish to see you guys there, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of my video. Leave a like down below if you're pumped for the summer update, or a comment. I'm gonna be reading every single comment, so go ahead and leave a comment down there. And yeah, that's gonna be it. I will see you guys later. Peace out.